If it is or if it ain't, it's going to come out. Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love. You want a little some inspiration and juice? It is November the 18th, 2022, and today the topic is Fear the Lord. I just want to confirm because I believe that today is Friday, and I am absolutely correct, y'all. It is Friday, so happy Friday to everyone. I hope that you all had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. As you all can see, I'm still in Studio B, so I guess that's a little bit of a testament that everything didn't go as planned for yesterday. I was supposed to be doing an episode of GSL, but my guest reached out to me and let me know that they needed to reschedule and everything like that. And so, no, there was no worries on my end. I'm keeping her and her family in prayer and everything like that. But so that's what yesterday looked like. I mean, just kind of being a little bit more chill than expected. And today your girl supposed to run some errands and be out and about. So we're gonna see what the Lord do with all of that. But then I have a meeting today as well. So I foresee it being a pretty busy day today. But yeah, to God be the glory for all things and everything like that. As for the topic today, so I did wake up a couple of times earlier than four. And I would say that today's topic kind of slightly sort of comes from the time that I woke up around, let's see, I think it was like 3:26 or something like that. But I would more so say it comes from just this, I guess, this ongoing observation that I have of life, and how everything is just the opposite, right? And how for some reason we, as humans in general, it's like we fear everything but God. When the Bible is telling us that the only thing we should fear is God. Now, yes, fear in regards to reverence and respect and things like that. But if we just look at the word fear itself, which I did not define, so y'all can go do that if you need to. Since it's been reiterated multiple times in the Bible about fear and the Lord, that was the inspiration for today. So these are the verses that I came across this morning. I hope that it will encourage you and inspire you that on, whatever you may be facing, whatever the thing may be, at the end of the day, we shouldn't fear anything but God. So let's get into it, y'all. Matthew 10:28. It says, "And do not fear those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell." Now, I know that brings up a lot of things that we might not like. This might be pulp, the whole verse. Because one, it brings up hell, and we don't like to acknowledge that. Then it brings up fear, and then it brings up, death and all these different things. So this one verse might be a little bit of pulp for us this morning, but I think it's pretty clear. It says don't fear anything, like don't fear anything or anyone that can only kill the body. Because at the end of the day, they cannot kill the soul, but God can kill both in hell. And the interesting thing that I've observed recently about this conversation of hell, because people keep being like, oh, well, am I going to go to hell if this, if I am I going to go with that? Um, and again, Mr. Frank Turek was, is the best way that I've heard it described thus far. And I never really thought about it in this way, but one, I think we should acknowledge that everybody don't want to go to heaven. I think we kind of have this idea that everybody wants to go, but if they're not living accordingly, then that is showing that they don't want to go. Um, One. Two, the other thing that I feel like that I'm receiving as I listen to Frank Turek and other people talk about this topic of hell and everything like that is that basically that God is not going to force you to be with Him, and the concept of hell uh, is just life or eternity without God. If you go through your entire life and say to God, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to be with you, I don't want to be with you, then when it comes time for eternity, He's going to grant that and allow you to not be with Him. Now, the alternative to heaven is hell, unfortunately. Again, it's very clear in the Bible that it was not created for humans. It was created for the devils and the fallen angels and everything like that. But if you keep going through life and again keep refusing all of God's advances, then that's the alternative, friends. That's what you are saying. Um, so again, I mean, I know that's going on and on a bit, but yeah, regardless of that, I mean, again, yes, we know that there's some evil and crazy things that happen here on earth, and I don't think anybody wants to go through those type of things. Well, nobody in their right mind, I feel, would want to go through the evils that we go through on earth. And we may even be scared or fearful of those things. But at the end of the day, what the word is telling us in that first verse here is to, not to fear those, any other human or anything that can kill us here on earth and just take our life. Because um, according to the Bible, death is just going from one place to another place. But it's eternal, um, and everything like that. And I know that's that next level thinking and everything like that. So I mean, y'all can go deeper with that thought on your own. But hey, that's just verse number one. Verse number one that I wrote down this morning. Verse number two is Psalm 118:6. It says, "The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me?" So again, we're looking at, fellow men, looking at fellow humans, right? And we're saying, what can a human do to me? Yes, they can take my life here on earth, right? Yes, they can probably beat us or whatever, all these horrific things. Everything that Jesus encountered, right? They can do to us. But does that change what that first verse was saying? No. And so because of that, like, why should we fear that? Again, it may be uncomfortable. It may not be the best thing. Like, if someone asked me, hey, Miracle, how do you want to die? Like, I wouldn't sign up to be beaten or whatever. Like, that's just me. If I got a choice, in the matter and everything, like, I probably want to die of natural causes or, just let the Lord swoop me up in a whirlwind like he did Elijah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's probably what I would prefer, right? But, that's a whole nother conversation. I know. But again, just reiterating the whole concept that, hey, with the Lord on my side, who shall we fear? What can man do to us? And I guess the answer is nothing, y'all. The answer is nothing. 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." Oh, Lord. So yeah, man. What else is there to say? God has given us a spirit not of fear. Um, Again, like I know that I'm saying fear the Lord, and again I understand it's the same word, and sometimes words have multiple definitions and everything like that. So again, if you're gonna fear anything, you need to be fearing God, basically. Um, I mean, that's what it boils down to and everything. But yeah, I mean, what has God given us? He given us power, love, and self-control. And we don't want to operate in none of them. Am I the only one that's making that observation? Has anybody else made that observation in life? It seems like we don't want to operate in any of it. We don't want to operate in power because we don't want to believe that, we can control any aspect of our life or anything like that. We don't want to operate in love because, we want to taint and thwart the concept of love and make it what we want it to be versus what God has created love to be. And then the third thing, self-control. We don't want to operate in that either because, again, if we have the power and self-control, then we can't, walk in the narrative that, we can't change or, whatever, all the different narratives that are pushed in life. So, yeah. I say we need to walk in these things. We need to walk in our power, walk in love, walk in self-control, rather than walking in fear. And that's just me, but I'm just telling y'all what it say. The last verse I felt led to share this morning is Proverbs 29 and 25. It says, "The fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe." So, obviously we can go deeper with this. There's plenty of verses in the Go Deeper section for you all to peruse and let marinate on your heart, souls, and minds. But as for me, and I say my house, we not going to live in fear. If we're going to fear anything, we're going to fear the Lord. And that's the juice, y'all. That is the juice. The Bible verse up today is James 1 and 17. It says, "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice. I hope that you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Just a reminder again, today is Friday, so that means that a new episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show, should be coming out at 7 p.m. It is, or should be, the talk show, the episode that we were telling you all about last week, which is with Miss Deanna Idris. Her episode should be airing tonight at 7. Shout out to my guy Boomer for keeping things going with the talk show and everything like that. But yeah, man, so be on the lookout for that coming out at 7 p.m. And I hope that you all have a wonderful Friday. And I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye-bye.
Hey y'all, I'm Nyla O'Neill with Anchor Providing Institute. We're located at 737 South Hill Street in Griffin, Georgia. Look, this program was birthed out of a will to help and push you closer to your dream, customizing each and every learning path for each and every student, giving you hands-on education with myself and other teammates. We're here to help you and drive you to be the best version of yourself. Look, we're a 12-week program, and it will be vigorous, but it will be worth the work. Put the work in, you will see it in the end. We are dedicated to seeing you not only finish our program, but to get certified. We are an accredited school through the National Phlebotomy Solutions, and we are so ready to meet each and every one of you. Contact us today.